Hello, lazy readers. Today, we're delving into a deeply reported and profoundly moving work, The Barn by Wright Thompson. This book isn't just about history, it's about memory, legacy, and the stories that bind us to the past. Through meticulous research and personal connection, Thompson explores the echoes of Emmett Till's lynching and its enduring impact on America. Let's break it down chapter by chapter. Get ready for a thought-provoking journey. Chapter 1, A Haunting Legacy. Wright Thompson begins by describing his personal connection to the story of Emmett Till. Growing up in the South, he heard whispers about the infamous lynching but never fully grasped its weight until much later in life. This chapter sets the tone for the book, blending personal narrative with historical context. Thompson paints a vivid picture of the barn where Till was tortured, describing it as both a physical structure and a symbol of America's darkest truths. He introduces readers to the individuals who played roles in the tragedy, from Till's family to the men who murdered him. This chapter is as chilling as it is essential, grounding the book in its historical and emotional stakes. Chapter 2, Uncovering the Past. In this chapter, Thompson takes on the role of investigator, piecing together the events leading up to Till's death. He delves into the racial tensions of 1950s Mississippi, where segregation and white supremacy were deeply entrenched. Through interviews, court transcripts, and newspaper archives, he reconstructs the fateful night when Till was abducted. Thompson's meticulous research brings new details to light, giving readers a deeper understanding of the systemic forces that allowed such atrocities to occur. The chapter also highlights the courage of Till's mother, Mamie Till Mobley, who insisted on an open casket funeral to show the world her son's brutalized body. Chapter 3, The Barn's Silent Witness. The barn where Emmett Till was tortured becomes a central character in this chapter. Thompson describes its decaying structure, the echoes of violence that linger within its walls, and the community's efforts to preserve it as a historical site. This chapter is a meditation on memory and preservation. Thompson grapples with the question, should such a place be saved as a reminder, or should it be left to decay and disappear? The barn becomes a powerful metaphor for America's struggle to confront its past. Chapter 4, Voices from the Delta. Thompson shifts focus to the people of the Mississippi Delta, capturing their stories and perspectives. From elderly residents who remember the case to young activists fighting for racial justice. He paints a nuanced portrait of a community grappling with its history. Through interviews and personal reflections, Thompson reveals the ongoing impact of Till's lynching on the Delta's identity. This chapter emphasizes the importance of dialogue and understanding in addressing historical wounds. Chapter 5, The Weight of History. What does it mean to carry the weight of history? Thompson explores this question by examining how the memory of Till's murder has been passed down through generations. He highlights the role of educators, historians, and artists in keeping the story alive. Thompson also reflects on his own responsibilities as a storyteller, acknowledging the challenges of balancing accuracy with emotional resonance. This chapter is a powerful reminder of the importance of bearing witness and telling difficult truths. Chapter 6, America's Reckoning. This chapter broadens the scope to examine how Emmett Till's story fits into the larger narrative of America's racial reckoning. Thompson connects the dots between the civil rights movement of the 1960s and the Black Lives Matter protests of today, showing how Till's legacy continues to inspire activism. He shares poignant stories of individuals who have drawn strength from Till's memory, from politicians advocating for justice to ordinary citizens demanding change. This chapter is both sobering and hopeful, illustrating how progress is possible even in the face of deep-rooted injustice. Chapter 7, The Barn's Future. Thompson revisits the barn, reflecting on its potential future as a historical site. He describes the efforts of preservationists and community leaders to turn it into a place of education and remembrance. The chapter delves into the debate surrounding such projects, exploring the tension between honoring the past and moving forward. Thompson's writing is deeply reflective, capturing the complexity of memorializing a site of such profound pain. He emphasizes the importance of confronting history head-on, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Chapter 8, Lessons from the Past. What can we learn from Emmett Till's story? Thompson uses this chapter to explore the broader lessons of the book. He discusses the importance of empathy, the dangers of silence, and the power of collective action. Drawing on historical examples and personal insights, Thompson challenges readers to examine their own roles in shaping a more just society. This chapter is a call to action, urging us to confront our history and strive for a better future. Chapter 9, Personal Reflections. In one of the most intimate chapters of the book, Thompson shares his personal journey of grappling with the story of Emmett Till. He reflects on his own upbringing in the South, his evolving understanding of race, and the emotional toll of writing this book. Thompson's vulnerability adds a deeply human element to the narrative, reminding readers that history is not just about facts and dates, it's about people and their stories. This chapter is a poignant reminder of the transformative power of storytelling. Chapter 10, Moving Forward, the final chapter is a meditation on hope and resilience. Thompson ends the book by highlighting the progress that has been made and the work that still needs to be done. He shares stories of young leaders, community initiatives, and grassroots movements that are building on Till's legacy. Thompson's closing message is one of determination and hope. While we cannot change the past, we can honor it by striving for a more equitable future. This chapter leaves readers with a sense of purpose and possibility. And that, lazy readers, is The Barn by Wright Thompson. This book is a masterful exploration of history, memory, and legacy. It's a tough read, but an important one. Which part of the story resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more bookish adventures. Until next time, keep being curious and lazy, I've got your back. Bye.